All right, we're here at Kingman Cerbat lanes for the title matches of today's JBT event. 9-year-old Courtney Boniecki in her first career title match. In an all-ladies title match here in the handicap division today. That ball's going right down the middle. And that ball should have struck. Instead it leaves a 7-pin. Courtney getting 70 pins of handicap. Her opponent, Valry, Swaim, is going to have to win big time. Got to win by 71 in order to win this match, but she has been on fire so far in the handicap stepladder. So we'll see if she can finish it off with the win, and we'll see if Courtney can start off her title match career here with the spare. It's going, it ain't going enough though. That's all right. Whenever the arrows are up is fine, however you want to arrange it. Courtney from LaPorte, which is somewhere outside Houston? Right around the Houston area. Should have just trusted myself. Another good shot there. A little light, this time gets 6 out of that one. They travel just about every year out to bowl our main event in this Kingman stop. This is by far her best result in any of the above. And even more so, she's finished in 4th place in the main event itself, so a phenomenal weekend for the 9-year-old. A little different when you're bowling the title match. With me here yapping back into this box, and everybody watching you do your thing. And that one's going to fade off to the right and just get the 1 out. So open to start, and we'll see if Ms. Swaim can take advantage. First career title match here for Valry as well, much more of a veteran of the tour. She's going to go in her other right-hand lane now.
There you go.
She already screwed that up in the semis. I'll try and right her ship a little bit here. Nothing screwy about that though, as she has been doing a lot of that in the entire handicap stepladder. He should be adding it right now. Remind him if not. She's won 3 matches in the stepladder finals, defeating 3 tough opponents to get here. And Courtney right back up, and that's another good ball. Fine shot. Thanks, guys. Take care. Good shot for Courtney, just an 8-pin. See if she can get her first spare under her belt here. Courtney grabbed the top seed with the last game. It's the only game of the day she led. That's the most important one. She's only got to win this game to win her title. Valry was the 4 seed and shot up the stepladder over KJ Martinez, over Blake Califf, and over somebody else. Over Brittany Glasspool. I'm sorry, Brittany, if you're listening to this in round 1. Brittany was actually the leader after 7 and just barely hung on to the top 5. Cameron Smith and Kyle King going at it in the scratch division title match. Just getting underway, so we'll catch about the second half of that. The next part of this webcast. Got to hook a little, it is. Oh, good shot, half 10. This is Valry's second top 5 of the season and 3rd of her career. Her first top 5 was in the different format event up in Flagstaff last season. So that's going to be 68 career combined titles going at it in the scratch title match. Good heavens. Nice follow through, right on target, and right there at the 10 for Valry. Good job. Any age and any average can succeed and do well with this. 9-year-old Courtney is an old lady in JBT days. 5-year-old Stacy having won a tournament. So if you think you're too young or not good enough or any of the above for JBT, you're wrong. Come on out here. Another fine shot. That time they all fall. There you go. Big low 10 from Valry. She's been high-fiving and high-10ing and trying to cheer on all her opponents. That's what we like to see. Not those grouchy old scratch kids. It's true. Let's see if Valry can keep hitting the pocket herself. A little wider, it comes way back, and ooh dear. The big 4. Not what you wanted to see there. We bowled on another Kegel pattern today. This one's called Dead Man's Curve, a very high volume, high length pattern. However, it seemed to me like a lot of the bowlers, especially the scratch bowlers, we'll talk about that more in their match, didn't have too much trouble with that today. A number of different reasons for that is Valry goes cross lane and probably will just get the 2 here. That's the smart move. That's the result. The oil pattern that's on the lane is one of the factors that affects scoring pace, but it's just one of them. Other things can do it. The surface of the lane is almost as equally important these days. They call it surface topography, and it's a friendly surface here. There's a lot of friction. So you can sort of start to overcome that pattern throughout the day, and that's what a lot of the bowlers did. You would think that Valry's ball that went further right on an oily pattern shouldn't come back, but by this time of the day it does, and it actually came back too much for her to leave that big 4 and make her job that much harder to catch up. Good shot off the strike there for Courtney, so she's going to get a good count here no matter what, even if she misses this spare. Nice form cross lane. Oh, now she's going cross lane and gets 1 out of it. Both the ball and bowler went cross lane there, but only able to get 1 out of it. This is always annually one of the weirdest videos to do because it's always so quiet. The people who are still here are exhausted. Everybody else has left the city. Oh, nice shot. Solid 10. I thought that one was going to strike there. This, for many bowlers, is as much as the 11th day of competition since they've been home. We had 2 events in Vegas back on the 18th and 19th. 4 days of side events, then 5 days of the main event itself, then down here in Kingman, about 2 hours south. Maybe, potentially, a reason why we're seeing Valry in the title match, by the way, because this is day 1 for her. She didn't come up and bowl the Vegas event, so she might be a little fresher. However, the contrasting theory to that is Courtney, who was up in main event, bowling game after game after game as a 9-year-old, so it can be done either way. The joy of JBT. That one's headed left. Oh, those are the hardest 3 pins. That's all right. Courtney's grandparents carted her over here from Houston. Glad to see them again. Whenever I see that 281 number in my caller ID, I said, "Up, Courtney's coming to main event." See if she can get this spare here. Oh, that one's going to get the other corner. Well, good corner pin shooting, but it's a 3-3 scoreboard-wise, so it gives her, oh boy, 57 through 6. Straining my old man eyes here. Valry's trying to psych her out and make her go again. I don't know what she's up to. See, they can hear me when it's this quiet. That's not so good. A little deeper that time. And mix them up. Jump! Jump! Not to be. A little deeper on the lane, so the oil made the ball hold pocket longer. Better shot than the big 4, but didn't get the light hit to go. And that gives her 83 through 83 through 5. So she's made up 32 of the 70 that she has to make up. So made up about half the handicap in half the game. That's good. Cross lane at the 7. Well done. So one of these 2 girls is going to win their first career JBT title here. Find out in part 2 of this video.